everyone, and welcome to Caffeed podcast or video. So my last video was about the new gas pipes being fitted, which are plastic and they are exploding. And let's say we are in a predicament where those ruling class are coming against us. There's some people who will say yes, that's definitely happening, and there'll be people who will be saying no, that's definitely not happening. So let's assume that this could be happening, and the intention is to blow up homes and find ways to get people out of their homes. You know, they can say you need to leave your home, there's been a gas leak, that kind of thing. Let's assume that these sorts of future predicaments take place. Well, I mean, I've been living where I've been living for a few years now. It's got a large garden and I do grow some of my own food, but I'm also aware that they could force people out of their homes, especially when we've got the Coronavirus Act, which can be reinforced at any time and has never been repealed. So yes, I know, he's young, he's playful. So anyway, what I've been doing is finding these sorts of, I would call them wasteland really, but they call it rewilding, don't they? And I believe it's well worth finding these places if they're local to you. Mine is a couple of miles away, and then there's another forest which I'm going to plant in another couple of miles away. But a couple of miles walking isn't too bad. So I've been planting little tiny saplings which are not doing badly, but they're very small on this grassland. And of course this grass is going to grow through the summer, so my saplings might not do so well. I'm not sure if you can see this one, but it's I don't know what it is either. A lot of them I didn't, even if I had left tags, I feel that the council would have pulled them up. They did pull up the ones with tags on, and there's another one. I did try doing this in parks, but they have park rangers who, this one's doing very well. I think a lot of these are hazelnut maybe, and apple, pear, all sorts of things like that. I planted all of these because I have a feeling that our homes, we will not be allowed to stay in our homes. I'm not sure if that one shows up because I can't really see in this tiny little screen, but I have a feeling that we won't be allowed to continue in our homes, and so it might be worth finding areas like this where they are doing rewilding, where you can, these are all hawthorn or blackthorn, where you can do rewilding where they are doing rewilding, and they won't see or spot the saplings which you're planting. Because if they see you planting things in parks, well manicured parks, they're going to pull up everything that you've planted. So something like this, where they are doing the rewilding, is ideal, because they have no idea what is planted by us. And this is called guerrilla gardening, and you should get involved in guerrilla gardening. Now, where I live, there's a lot of guerrilla gardening going on. It's not just me, but they are contacting rich people to help, and I'm not sure whether that's a good idea. I suppose it's okay, you know. What they do actually do is they set up beds, raised beds, which they ask for funding for in certain areas around housing, and then they're kind of like an allotment, but not really, much smaller, and they sorry, I've lost my trail of thought. There's some noises there. They ask for funding, but they also go out and start planting saplings and plants like I do. It's worth knowing as well, in my garden I have a lot of tomato plants grow from the seeds which have fallen and dropped on the soil the year before. Are we going this way? So that's reassuring, because it just shows that even if you don't collect all your tomatoes, plants will grow from those seeds the next year, or maybe the year after, I don't know, because they will have gone through the frosting and all of that. So they've done very well. I've done very well with tomato plants and things like that. I'm not sure that that would work with cucumber, but you know, as long as you've got loads of dried pasta, then hello, what does it matter? You can just bung in loads of dried tomatoes, can't you? Do you want to catch a ball? Do you want to catch? Here you go. Good boy, drop. Good boy. Let's give you a treat for that. So yeah, it might be worth and gentle. It might be worth just planting things in random locations like this. Good boy, drop. And gentle. Good boy. That was good. Yeah. And preferably not in parks, because they are manicured, they are gardened, and then no, couldn't be bothered this time. You're not that great a dog for fetch at the moment. But let's assume that they do plan to get us out of our homes, then the gardening is completely, not a complete waste of time, of course. It's definitely, good boy, very gentle. It's kind of a waste, but if we do have to leave our homes, good boy, and drop, we need an alternative. Gentle, good boy. we need an alternative in the case of that happening. So, good boy, very gentle. He's in training at the moment. Do you want to fetch? So just finding areas like this is really useful in ensuring that we're planting food source trees and bushes. I planted some elderberry, but that's got taken down. It was labelled, and a lot of my trees have been taken down. So if you're thinking that every tree is going to survive, assume otherwise. I think I've planted about 25 hazelnut trees. And how many have we got left? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm sure some around here. 10, 11. So about 50%, and they'll be very difficult to get to in the summer because this grass grows really high, and I don't bother coming in the summer when it's like this at the moment. These are meadows and stuff, so they are rewilding. Use that to plant food sources is what my recommendation is, because you don't know that you're going to be able to stay in your homes, and if that's the case, then there's going to be a lot of walking to do, and you're going to have to know where the food sources are locally to you. Do a lot of walking now and find out places where you can plant young saplings. And I'll talk about where I get my, I germinate my own seeds from local woodland, and you can get fruit trees, about 5 for about £40. So, I mean, that's expensive to some people. It's expensive to me, £40 for 5 trees, which may not make it. But I'm feeling that we're going to be taken from our homes, not necessarily taken from them, but we're going to be removed from them at some point. Those houses replaced with, Soviet style housing blocks, just to demoralise you a little further. Anyway, tell me what you're up to. I'd be interested to know if you do anything like this as well. I just don't want to see children and just innocent people starving. So maybe I'm a little bit catastrophizing here, but I have absolutely zero trust in the government and the local authorities, so that would be why I am. Okay, well, goodbye. Please share, please like, please subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a book on my Substack and my WordPress. It might be quite a depressing book, but that's because it's sort of based on reality. It's going to be called Virtue. It's about a teacher, a progressive teacher, and her desire to teach progressive values and the consequences of that. So that should be going out. It's about 5,000 to 10,000 words. I haven't finished editing it yet. That should be going out. If you'd like to donate for my writing, I'd appreciate that, just because I want to sort of maybe earn my donations somewhat beyond doing videos. But even if you're happy with my videos, then please donate. Please subscribe, like, and definitely comment. Tell me what you're doing, because I want to be doing things. I need to know that I'm doing things to help people. So make your suggestions, please. Bye.